To Representative Simpson. Chair recognizes Representative Simpson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, this bill simply requires that if you want to plan in the regional water planning that we set up in this state, a project in someone else's district, it doesn't have to be East Texas, it could be a desalination plant on the coast, that if you're going to fund that with state money and you're going to put it in the regional water plan, that you obtain the consent of that regional water planning board. It's simple. It's just not even all of them. It's 2/3. So this is with their consent. We would be glad to do that under the right terms. We just don't want our land, our water taken by force. And that's what's happened under the last conflict. This would solve having another lawsuit where people come and take hundreds of thousands of acres of East Texas for Dallas-Fort Worth's water. But it could happen to you and your district if someone else wanted to build a groundwater project there. Mine simply says you can't build a project in someone else's district without their consent. It doesn't stop people from pursuing those projects, but if you're going to put it in the state regional water plan, you have to obtain the consent.
Madam Speaker.
For what purpose, Mr.
Will
Schaefer?
the gentleman yield for some questions?
Gentleman yields. You have 1 minute and 45 seconds.
What's the point in having regional planning districts for water if those regions lose their ability to control their own destiny?
That's the very intent of my bill, is to restore and to maintain the purpose of the regional water planning groups, so that we could speak for our people in that district and not have someone else's district speak for us.
And wasn't that part of the original purpose of establishing these regional planning organizations?
That's right. And so if you don't have this, we're basically just nullifying the regional water planning groups. Period.
We might as well just erase the lines on those regional water planning districts.
That's correct. So I urge the members,
Mr. Speaker,
to vote against this motion to reconsider this, because this is a good amendment.
Do you yield, Mr. Simpson?
On the House bill, or Senate Bill 1101.
45 seconds.
David, we balkanized our state into 16 regions, and we fight each other fiercely along these lines. This would continue to perpetuate
it does not. It does not
situation.
prevent it. It just requires cooperation. It restores that.
Nobody in the state, and especially the Commonwealth of East Texas, would never share their water.
No, we would.
And so you want to build walls. We're all Texans.
That's right.
And nobody holds a resource over one portion.
What you have, we come there voluntarily. We don't come and take it by force. This simply says if you want our water and our land and the mitigation property, that you just get our consent. You work with us. You don't just go to 3 people in Austin and tell us what to do.
You have a lot of private landowners that want to sell water in East Texas, and what you're trying to say is the regional planning districts would include their consent.